just want everybody to know we doing all of this for that funky ass Robe. Cue the music. Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate up for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving unless you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out. Look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging? We can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back. Back with another video. We're here to discuss Porsha Family Matters, episode 3. Let's get into it, not without my robe. Child, let's get into it. So the episode opens up. Lauren is in there meditating, and her cousin Londi shows up, and they want to talk about the crap that happened down at the barbecue. Girl, look, that barbecue was a hot-ass mess. This is where we get to learn that there are two sides to Porsha family. They got the Williams side, that's the daddy side, and I think that that is Lauren, Lundy, Miss Liz, and Porsha, and then you got the Mon side. That's everybody else. And we start to realize, okay, so it ain't all of y'all that's crazy. It's just some of y'all, the half, the mama side. Lundy said she really didn't appreciate how they were up there praising Simon as if he was a god, and the whole time he got a wife at the house. May not be at his house, but he got a wife at the house. She didn't appreciate that. Basically calling them some country bumpkins, and you know what? You're right. They are some country bumpkins, because this don't even make no sense at this point. Y'all cannot sit up here and tell me that in sound-minded body, y'all think that Simon is a better choice. Girl, he's still married. How my mama said, how you leave him is how you get him. Or how you get him is how you leave him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Girl, bye. This shit ain't gonna last. Let's move on. Lauren said she wants basically to invite Dennis and Simon. She said, I know it was an all-girls thing originally, but you know, after further after further deliberation, I feel like in order for us to all get together, we got to include the men. So they're like, all right, girl, whatever. But Lauren's got to basically pitch this idea to Porsha. Porsha is, before we get to there, Lauren and Lundy are basically trying to figure out how the hell they're going to get Dennis to come. Because, you know, Dennis don't fool with that other side of the family. Dennis ain't trying to come down on little trips and play with them. He'd rather be down there in Atlanta with the hoes. So they were like, well, I know he wants his robe. Let's see if we can get his robes, and then maybe he'll come for that. So they make a plot to go sneak into Porsha's house to get these robes. Or this one robe, this Versace robe that I done seen on every line, on every social media site. Girl, I know this girl on Section 8 got one. It's a regular Versace robe that y'all done seen, girl. I'm over it. The robe tied in through. I don't even know why Dennis even care at this point, but Porsha, it ain't yours. Give it back to that man. So we move on. Porsha in the house cooking breakfast with little baby Pilar. Pilar is just so pretty. Pilar wasn't feeling good, so she had been sitting down. She had been staying home. So her assistant Lauren comes downstairs, and basically she's there to distract Porsha so that Lundy and the other Lauren, her sister, can go in there and steal this doggone robe. Child, look, it don't take much to distract Porsha. It don't. It really don't. You can shine a flashlight in front of her eye, and that's a distraction. So either way, she's distracting her, talking about, girl, what kind of hair you gonna get? Wavy hair, you getting braids? And look, that's a serious question when we talking about these beach trips. It's only two looks we looking for. The wavy hair, when wavy, or the braids. Because I need to, if I'm getting braids, I plan on doing a lot of swimming, a lot of activities, you know. But if I want my wavy hair, that's because I'm trying to be cute, taking pictures and look like a model when I come up out that beach water that I'm not about to put my hair in, okay? But I'm a swimmer, so it's not for me, but I get it, girl. Look, that's a serious question. So she not there distracting her about damn hair. She had already text Lauren and Lundy saying that, hey, look, I'm going to go downstairs distracted. Y'all run up there, get the robe. Child, they go up there, pull up to the house. They going up the stairs with their cameras and everything, trying to go up the wooden stairs. And Lauren got on goddamn heels. Lundy had to say, girl, you making too much noise. Take the heels off. So they get upstairs, go around that messy ass room. Porsha, I'm going to need you to get an assistant to clean up there. It's too messy up there. Maybe I'm a neat freak and I'm not. But I like stuff organized and like out of the way. So the fact that I was looking at her room and shit's all over the place, it just gave me the heebie-jeebies. I'm sorry. Get somebody to go up there and organize your room and your closet, girl. It's just disgusting at this point. So either way, they find the robe after finding furs and shit that I don't know why they want them ragged ass furs. But they find the robes And they head on outside because they just like, you know what, we got him. They get in the car, they text Lauren, the other assistant Lauren, and I think her name is Lauren W. And was like, thanks girl, we got the Robe. So now they got bargain items for Dennis to get him to come on a trip. Porsha decides to cook a Nigerian breakfast for Simon. Child, what does that consist of? A regular breakfast with plantains and jalapenos, or habaneros. That's what she had. Girl, that girl ain't make no goddamn Nigerian breakfast. All you did was cook some plantains and you was about to burn them. Porsha, you tried it. So either way, she down there talking to Miss Diane about the trip. And she's telling Miss Diane, you know, I really want Simon to come because I realized I've been planning everything, this co-parenting, this whole thing without including Simon. What do you think? I don't even think Simon really cared, to be completely honest. He's just there for the camera time so he can probably get one of his businesses off the ground. If you ask me, that's just my opinion. But she was like, I really think I need to include them. She was like, the only thing is I haven't brought it up to Simon as of yet. So the mama was like, well, girl, you need to tell him. When you going to tell him? She was like, I'm going to tell him today at breakfast. Girl, she done cut 5 habanero peppers. And everybody was like, oh, that's a lie. To me, that was great. I like spicy food. I'm from New Orleans, baby. That's all I eat. So it looked good to me. The only thing I didn't like, Porsha, was, first of all, you leaving that doggone rag on top of that pot while it's on that stove. I get it, it's on the top, but that's super dangerous, number one. Number two, you cook them eggs before you cook that doggone bacon. I don't like that. Now my eggs gonna be cold. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Girl, do you even know how to cook? Was this cap for the camera? That's where I'm going with it. Because your whole setup was all wrong. But let's move on. Simon walks in the door. He ain't have to knock this time. He walks in and she's go, hi, babe. And she's running up to him. And I'm just like, girl, this shit is so forced. But let's play, girl. Set him up. Let's play. So she's running up to him, giving him a kiss, saying she gonna cook him a Nigerian breakfast. Child, Simon looked around and said, well, what's the name of it? She ain't got no name, Simon. It's just regular breakfast, your regular bacon and eggs with some plantain and some habaneros. That's it. Oh, and another thing, Porsha, listen, my daughter do that. Don't smell people food that other people about to eat. When that girl picked up that habanero and was, I hate that. Do not smell people's food. Smell your own, by all means. But that is disgusting to me. I didn't need to see nobody cooking because it was just too much for me. It was just too much. So either way, they eating breakfast, child. And Miss Diane blurts out, oh, so Simon, are you going to go on the trip? Porsha wants you to come on a trip. And I'm just sitting there like going, Miss Diane, mind your goddamn business. That ain't got nothing. That was not your place and ain't got nothing to do with you. Why would you even mention that to him? So now Porsha's forced to basically tell him what she's planning. And she says, look, I wanted to basically do something. I know I'm doing this whole trip with all of this stuff going on, but I really feel like it would be good for you to be a part of it. So Simon was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Also, he's admiring the fact that Porsha is in there burning up shit to make him something to eat because he said he's always been the one taking care of everybody. I mean, I guess. Whatever. But, so Miss Diane was like, so how do you feel about Dennis coming? Simon was like, I feel like that's a good idea. I think we need to all get together anyway. She was like, well, my only concern is Miss Gina. And my thing is with Miss Diane, why are you so pressed and mad? Why you don't want Miss Gina to come? Talking about she didn't like the way that she talked to her mama. Well, if you ain't leap back then, frog, we don't want to hear about it. Stop the cap. We don't want to hear about it. Anyway, but Simon says basically Dennis and her need to come up with a parenting plan, and Miss Diane's still afraid for Miss Gina, but not Simon. They hollering about the omelet with spicy, girl. Bring it over here, I'll eat it. Okay, so Lauren and Lundy go to Crew Lounge to meet up with doggone, what's his name, Dennis. Now, they going in with bargaining items. They putting on these furs to walk in there. Girl, they walk into Crew Lounge. First of all, Dennis had a table with a table full of women. Beautiful women, mind you. And I'm just like, here go Dennis in his element. In his goddamn element. But, so they walk up to him and they're like, come on, we need to talk to you. So they over there bargaining, trying to get him to go on this trip. Dennis was like, I'm not trying to go on that trip. Like, to be completely honest, I'm tired of being around that messy-ass family. I don't want no parts of it. And then he looked at the furs and was just like, you got my robe? He was like, cause I don't really care about the furs. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I don't really care. And I'm just like, so y'all did all that for nothing. But Lauren takes out the strap that goes on the robe and places it on the counter and was like, listen, This is your bargaining item. You need to come on this trip in order to get this robe back. Child, Dennis get into the doggone confessional and says, look, I'm not trying to go to Mexico with them because when I go with them, it's going to turn into Mexico. And now we in the Dennis dictionary. Mexico, according to Dennis, is anywhere where Porsha family going to be. I hollered. Girl, look. He ain't lying though, because see, they don't like him. And it ain't the William side, it's the Mo side. You know, that slow side. Y'all better leave Dennis alone. I know he a dog. Lord knows I know he a dog. But leave Dennis alone. I like Dennis. So, okay, Dennis was like, look, I'll let y'all know, but I'm going to think about it. I ain't got time. Lauren is talking to her little daughter, Bailey. And Bailey asking her, are we going to be able to go on the beach when we go over here to this trip? And Lauren is like, absolutely. And Bailey said, look, we don't want no meditating. We're not going out here for that. No meditating. Bailey is so cute. And Lauren was just like, well, we got to do a little meditating. Girl, I know you heard what Bailey said. She said what she said. She not going out there to be sitting around there with her eyes closed. She want to open her eyes and get in the water. So Miss Lisa, is that her name? Yeah, that is her name. Her name is Miss Lisa. She walks in and Lauren is talking to her mama saying that she's heading the trip and she's not sure if everybody's going to listen to her. Girl, Lauren, ain't nobody going to listen to you. Just head the trip and just get on down the road, girl. At this point, whatever. Lundy in there getting dressed. She's trying to get all her stuff together for the trip. And she's, her cousin Storm they're all packing, her and her mother. Her mother's like, oh my God, this is going to be great. I get time to spend time with you. And Lundy was like, not Lundy. Storm goes, I want to spend time with Porsha. You know, she's like a big sister. And it goes into what Dennis says later on in the episode. And it's just like, girl, how old are you? Stop the cap. That hoe ain't no big sister. Let's move on. Porsha in there packing as well. She trying to figure out what the hell to wear. She wearing everything skimpy, and loud, live, and in living color. And I ain't mad at her. Miss Diana in there helping her pick it out. So I ain't mad at her. All right, Miss Gina and Dennis go shopping for crystals. Child, they told them they need to bring crystals on this trip. See, girl, I'm not going to buy no rocks. I'd have picked up some from somebody's yard before I came. I'm not going to buy no goddamn rocks. I'm sorry. My neighbor across the street got rocks in his yard. I'd have picked up 3 different colors and came out there with that. Girl, what I look like buying rocks? Stop the cap. So, they out there shopping for crystals. And while this is happening, Porsha is having a conversation with Miss Diane about Miss Gina. So basically, Miss Diane don't appreciate. No, before Miss Diane couldn't appreciate. Porsha's telling Miss Diane that Miss Gina said that she found out that Porsha was cheating. And Porsha mama was just like, huh? She was like, and to make it worse, she said that you the one told her. And Miss Diane, I can't believe she did that. Miss Diane, you know you said that to that lady. Stop it. So both of them telling their moms about that whole thing. But basically, Miss Gina is telling Dennis about that. And Dennis was like, I didn't know anything about that. Why didn't you tell me? Miss Gina says, look, y'all already broke up at this point. So it don't even matter, child. Look, whatever. But like Dennis was like, I could have used that. That could have been something that, you know, I could use as a point of contention if you would have said something. But Miss Gina felt like it wasn't important up until now. Now, it do create a little doubt in you saying that, Miss Gina. But the way Miss Diane acting on this other side, now I'm back believing you. Because Miss Diane over there going, not me. I would never. How dare she say something like that? And I'm just sitting here going, Miss Diane, if you don't sit down. But she said she don't appreciate Miss Gina lying on her. And we're talking about, oh, I'm going to get her together when we get on this trip. Well, come on down, Mama Diane. We want to see the gathering. We need to see the gathering. Miss Diane still saying she don't know how to feel about Miss Gina coming on the trip. But stop, look, get yourself together, get your bookie shoes on and go down there and tell her about your, give her the business. That's my whole point, give her the business. So they're getting ready to leave for the trip, or they're leaving for the trip. Miss Gina go meet Miss Liz. Now, Miss Liz is on Porsha's father's side. Miss Liz, Miss Gina, they all hanging out, child. And you know, I thought it was cool because Miss Gina was like, yeah, we can be friends. Like, this will be great. And I think they would be too. And Miss Liz was spilling all of the, well, she wasn't spilling tea. But Miss Liz was very shady. And she said, look, there's nothing wrong with me and Miss Gina getting to be friends and getting to know each other. I mean, we all close in age. All us and Simon. Child, turned to find out Miss Liz is 70, which she looks great, by the way. Miss Gina, I believe, is like 62. And girl Simon is 57. If that ain't your peers, I don't know who is. Simon, go sit your crazy ass down. He's too old for this, girl. But I like older men, so I ain't even mad at that. So, okay, they all get into they little Sprinter van or whatever to go down to the airport. Porsha is on the other side getting into the van and getting ready to go. And she says Miss Diane wasn't feeling well. She ain't going to be able to make it on the trip. And I'm sitting here saying, oh, what a coincidence. What are the odds you don't feel well when Miss Gina going? See, you don't want to confront Miss Gina, or you don't want Miss Gina to confront you and spill the tea that you probably did say that on Mad Day when you and Porsha was mad. Now all of a sudden you hurt yourself, you don't feel well. Take 2 Robitussin or 2 Tylenols and get your ass up on this plane, Miss Diane, because you was talking cash money shit. Get on the plane, Miss Diane, respectfully, because I respect my elders. But get on the plane, Miss Diane. Don't do that. But so apparently, Porsha over there, but I want my mommy. My mommy's not going to come. Girl, your mama be around her. And if she don't, then Miss Diane, we don't want to hear nothing else you got to say because you kept. That's just that. Lauren is calling Dennis, asking him if he's going to show up. Dennis was just like, let me see, I'll let you know type of deal. And she was like, come on, man, get your ass up on this trip. But Dennis decides to come anyway because he said he didn't want to leave his mama there by herself. And I don't blame you because they would have tried to jump Miss Gina. And I like Miss Gina. Don't do her. Her and her wigs. Don't do her. So I'm glad you decided to come for your mama. Porsha gets in the car and says she found out that her assistant has Dennis's robe. So apparently he passed by her with a bag saying, girl, I don't know why they got me carrying your baby daddy robe. And I'm just like, here we go with this damn robe. Oh my God. Okay. So they get down there to the rooms. No, before they get to the rooms, what's her name? Lauren is issuing out rooms to everybody. And she decides to say that her, Lundy, and Dennis are going to share a suite. And in my mind, I'm like, in what mind, in what era is that normal? Like, why are you trying to share a suite with Dennis? I didn't really understand that. Like, why would you want to share a suite with Dennis? And Dennis was saying the same thing. Look, that's like staying with my sister and my cousin. I'm not trying to share no suite with them. I'm a grown ass man. Like, what the hell? And I'm with Dennis. Like, what are you doing, girl? Like, what? You trying to share a suite with this grown man? So they go back to look at the rooms. Dennis over there whispering to Lauren, look, I'm about to get me my own room. I'm not staying with y'all. And she was like, well, give it a chance. Come look at it. I'm sitting there saying, child, Dennis, you better get you a room. So, girl, they get back to their rooms. Everybody looking at their rooms, they all look identical. All the rooms look the same. I'm sorry. The only thing different is some of the views. But all of them look the same. I don't know who. Lauren, did the crew give you money to book this? Their rooms were not spectacular. They were not. They weren't even great. They were just regular. It looked like an Airbnb. I don't know. Maybe I'm hating, but it just looked like an Airbnb to me. Needless to say. So here we are. They look at the rooms. Lauren shows Lundy where her room is. She shows Dennis where his room. Dennis is like, I'm definitely getting me my own goddamn room. So he's like, let me see your room. So she go to her room. It looks identical to everybody, but he see these stairs. Dennis go run up these stairs, and she's like, no, Dennis don't go up there. Dennis go run his ass up them stairs to go see what's up there. Come to find out, this heifer have a whole oasis up top. Dennis was like, now this is some bullshit. Like, how you get this good ass room and you put us in there like doggone Rumpelstiltskin? I don't even know if he had a room, but that's just the name that came to my mind. So she was like, no, I need this place to, unwind and relax after dealing with everybody and all that stuff. Child, Dennis over there taking off his clothes. And Dennis built like an old man. Dennis built like an old man who's been working on the railroad for the last 30 years, and he's retired. And he's been drinking a lot of beer. That's how Dennis is built. But Dennis go to taking off his clothes, and I'm going, what the hell he doing? Child, he picks Lauren up and throw her in the pool. And then he jumps in as well. Okay, okay, child, whatever. So Lauren goes get out of the pool because she's going to get ready. Dennis called up one of his works and told her, look, you better not miss this flight in the morning. And she's like, I'm not going to miss it. He goes, you pack something sexy for me in your bag? And she's like, am I checking my bag? I'm like, what type of airhead? I hope this is the service. Because Dennis... Okay, I see why you only have her as a work. Because this is just too much. I didn't... Whatever. But, I thought it was interesting that I thought it was interesting that Lauren is over there to make sure Dennis don't bring a date. Because Dennis even got into his confession and was like, what's she working for Porsha? Like, why the hell is she watching me like that? Lauren, I thought you don't work for Porsha no more. Give us the true tease, because why is you worried about who Dennis gonna bring? Let Dennis and his dang-a-lane bring whoever they want. Anyway, so we move on to the next scene. Girl, they arrived to dinner. Lena, that's the shaman, she up there to heal and cleanse everybody with Florida water. And she want them to take this Florida water, put it in their hands like this, rub it, slap 3 times, and do the Dougie over their third eye. And I'm sitting here going, Florida water. Girl, you could have took a water bottle and took water out the beach out here. That's probably more pure than that Florida water. Girl, are you serious? Lauren, why did you bring this white woman down here to try to cleanse these black folks of their ills and their wildness and they stuff? It ain't gonna work. And she bringing Florida water. You didn't even go up to you didn't even get nothing from no Himalayas or nothing. Florida, where was you at? In Jacksonville? Lena, I blame Lauren. I don't even blame you, Lena. I blame Lauren. This is just some bullshit at this point. Like, what are we doing? Like, for real, Florida water? Didn't smell that shit and said it smelled like my granddaddy cologne. And do, what, he got that cool water? Y'all remember cool water? Dennis got that cool water. Dennis said, you ain't fooling me. And I know he ain't. Listen, I don't like the shaman girl. But anyway, girl, everybody cleansing and meditating and putting out what they want in the world. Everybody saying what they want. The girl Stone talking about, I want to manifest real relationships that's thorough. And I'm like, you too little to be so hood and loud. Shut up. Shut up, girl. But anyway, everybody's going around manifesting what they want, child. Or speaking their intentions for that matter. Porsha said she couldn't speak her intentions and meditate because her spirit was smoky. Porsha, what the fuck you mean? Porsha said her spirit was smoky. She couldn't intention. She couldn't do nothing because all she saw was smoke and mirrors. So, okay. She said she's not living in her truth and being in her truth, so she want to bring it out now. She brings up the fact that I heard my sister say that he got my baby daddy robe, and I'm trying to figure out how he get that. So Lauren goes, look, me and Lundy went up this to the crib, got the robe to get Dennis to come out here because otherwise he wouldn't want to come. Not to mention it's his, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So she goes, I don't think that it's fair because I'm here because I really want to be here. And if he really wants to be here, then he wouldn't be doing it just for a robe. He didn't have to come. Girl, no. Porsha, you is just doing too much. And this is the weirdest part. All of this happening and Simon is sitting over there looking like, what the fuck? Dennis looked over there and said, welcome to the family, Simon. This is what you got to deal with. Girl, I wanted to back up though. When Dennis was over there doing the Dougie with the shaman girl and getting shooken up and all that shit, girl, y'all should have seen Simon's face looking at him, girl. I'm going to make that the cover for this video. That was hilarious. And I tell you what, everybody was getting shaken and stirred. But I ain't see Simon do it. If y'all did, drop down in the comments. But I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Simon is from Nigeria. They know about that spirit shit. They don't play with that shit, especially with no white people, girl. But anyway, so back to it. Lauren was like, girl, it's not that big of a deal. Like, we just gave him the robe. It's his. What's the big problem? She's having a big meltdown because she felt like his intentions were wrong and then y'all done came in my house. Now, the coming in my house part, I get that. But girl, you just doing too much at this point. So she was like, it really triggers me that this is happening. So the shaman goes, well, Porsha, what actually triggers you? Porsha goes, well, just the fact that they got him the robe and then this and that. And I'm just like, how is that a trigger? Porsha just use any words for anything. Like, how is that a trigger? Dennis told the shaman she just mad because she ain't in control. Drop the mic. Dennis is the star of this show. This should be Dennis and Porsha Family Matters. Leave Simon out of it because it don't even make sense at this point. So, Lauren says she don't really care if Porsha mad. I don't blame Lauren. I wouldn't care either. Lundy jumps in as the voice of reason as well and says, look, this whole shit has been a game. That barbecue was a game. And Porsha goes, how was the barbecue a game? She said, because y'all basically rallied around Simon and made Dennis like, you know, look crazy. The way your grandma basically got up on Dennis, that was not cool. And if I was Dennis or his mama, I would never come back around y'all. Listen, Lundy is the MVP of this doggone episode because she told not one lie. Not one lie. I wouldn't come back around them neither. Period. I would not. Because I'd have cussed your grandma out. I'm sorry. That's your grandma, not mine. I would have cussed your grandma out if I was Miss Gina. But she was respectful. She was respectful. So, Storm jumps in and want to give her 2 cents, saying, well, no, because it's not right, and that's not cool, and da-da-da-da-da. And London was like, Storm, you don't even know what's going on. You need to mind your business. Sit down there and eat your grapes. Mind your business. Storm was like, but I'm going to say what I want to say, because I'm going to do what I want to do, and da-da-da-da. Girl, Storm jumped up, and Lundy looked at her and was like, girl, sit down. I know you're not standing up. Sit down. And it should have been in that moment, Storm should have sat her little bitty ass down. Because let me tell you something. Anytime London responds so calmly to sit your ass down, you might want to sit your ass down. Not to mention, I feel like London would have drugged you all up and down the island. Not just across that table. Up and down the island. Storm, sit down. Dennis brings out the fact that Stormy is just jealous. Stormy is mad because she used to work for him. He done fired her because she don't know how to work. She lazy. She wasn't producing at work or whatever. And that she wants to be Porsha. He was like, she just wants to be Porsha so bad. And you know when he said that, it brought me back to that scene with her and her mama packing. And her mama was in there saying she want to spend time with her. And she looking forward to spend time with Porsha. They do look like a low-key, a low-budget version of Miss Diane and Porsha. But you're going to have to get Lundy a little more meat on her bone. She too slim in order for her to be the next Porsha. Maybe she want to be her apprentice. Maybe she wants to be Porsha's apprentice so she can land her a millionaire man from Nigeria. Who knows? And look, I ain't mad at it. Shit, I'll go be an apprentice. I'm trying to get me one too at this point. So girl, Lauren gets in her confessional and was like, no, that's not true. He was dating my cousin when I worked for him, but he used to be flirting a lot. And I was like, nah, he too old. And plus, he dated my cousin. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I worked in the restaurant industry for over 10 plus years. Everybody flirt with everybody. If your husband working at the restaurant, he done flirted or do flirt with other people. If your wife work at the restaurant, she done flirted or flirts with multiple people. That's just the way it is. Front of the house flirt with the back of the house. Back of the house flirt with the front of the house. And the manager sleeps with everybody up front. Not everybody, but most part, because I ain't never slept with none of my managers, and that's on me. And I ain't even got to do for that. I really didn't. But the manager normally gets his ways around. And people use it as leverage. So I believe Dennis was flirting with her. I do. But do I believe he fired her because she was not producing? Absolutely. Because she's not even producing in this show. Storm, sit your crazy ass down. We don't want to hear your mouth. But basically, Dennis said she want to be Porsha so bad. And listen, Lundy said, Storm, stay the fuck out of it. And I'm with Lundy. Storm, stay out of it. Find you somebody to play with and something to do, but this ain't it. Because Lundy don't look like she had the patience to even deal with somebody like you. That was the end of the episode, girl. I thought it was good. Listen, I'm telling you, y'all could just X Simon out of it altogether. Because a lot of times I forget he's even in the scenes. This is about Miss Gina, Miss Diane, Dennis, and Porsha, and everybody that surrounds them. Period. That's what this whole show is about. And listen, that's all you need, in my opinion. Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I thought it was great. I'm here for it. I'll be here for the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you hoes later. Bye.